Get a handle on your Cardano wallet address with ADAhandle. That is the topic of today's video, and I hope that you get some value out of this one. It's a very interesting one. Not traditionally the stuff I talk about, but I tend to want to put out videos and express and reveal everything that I know about the Cardano ecosystem and how you can fully participate. And this is just one that I want to kind of get off my chest. It's ADAhandle. So what ADAhandle is, it's an NFT-powered naming solution for your Cardano wallet address, secured entirely on-chain via the handle standard. Okay, each handle is a unique NFT minted and issued on the Cardano blockchain. These NFTs act as unique identifiers for the UTXO that they reside in. Okay, with a predictable standard, dApp developers can query the Cardano blockchain at any time to determine the current residing address of a handle. Okay, so it's secured entirely on Cardano layer 1. Unlike many other routing services on Ethereum, handles are securely entirely as native assets on Cardano blockchain on the layer 1 ledger. This means we don't require smart contracts for address routing, ensuring that even in the event of an unlikely smart contract bug, routing will always be accurate 100% of the time, and that's reliable. It's a standard for upgrades. The handle standard supports version upgrading and backwards compatibility. Once a version change happens, partners are notified of the new version policy ID. Lookups happen from most recent policy ID to the first, incentivizing upgrades among users to ensure faster retrieval results. This allows the handle standard to evolve with a broader Cardano ecosystem. Okay, ADAhandle is wonderful. You can go ahead and just send your little email there and get involved in their community, and they'll send you updates. Okay, since the beginning, they have been trying to figure out what to do with these long addresses, these long coded addresses. Okay, so let's just connect the wallet to show you more what I'm talking about. I've already done this with my Nami wallet, and so now I'm going to use the Gero wallet, which I also have up here, Gero wallet, and you'll have to agree to the terms and the minting process. And you can read these articles, which I never go into anything and click and get into anything that I've never read before. So read these, I've read them. And so should you, just don't take my word for it here. So we'll click the Gero wallet, we're connecting. It's asking, this is the name of my little Gero wallet there. It's asking that we're gonna connect to the adahandle.com and only connect with sites you trust. So we're gonna continue. I have to select that wallet and we're continuing. And we're going to allow the site to view the addresses of your permitted wallets. Okay, this can seem a lot. That's why you have to agree to the minting process. And I'll show you, I already have about 5 of these handles. So I've gone through and in detail, so I completely understand what I'm doing here. And I suggest you read those articles. Okay, so there it is. So handles. I can already see that it kind of came up here in the background. I'll show you in a second. You can disconnect the wallet, or we're going to choose mint a handle. We're going to click this, that we're not a robot, and now we're in the ADAhandle application. Okay, so securing your handle. Purchasing your own handle allows you to easily receive Cardano payments just by sharing your handle name or by sharing your unique link. Okay. And you see how I just gained access to this, and now maybe when you see this video things will change, but it only gives you this amount of time to begin minting and having your reservations to mint. So I did this with Nami wallet, and within that time I think I just got the 5 that I was looking for. But let me show you on Nami, because we're in the Gero wallet to do this minting. So these I'll do 1 or 2 for you here, so that you can see the process. But if you look at Nami, right? And if I click my receive address, look at this long list, right? This is the address that I would give to someone if I wanted them to send ADA or a Cardano native token to me. I'd send them this address, or if I wanted to move something from another wallet to this wallet, this is the receiving address, okay? That I would give them, look at this number, ADDR, gosh, all these numbers. So now let's go back onto ADAhandle and look at what it would be like to go through the process to mint a handle, okay? Because that's what we're doing. We're gonna mint a handle, right? We're gonna actually mint an NFT. And so this will be fun for the Gero wallet, okay? And then it says get a max up to 3 handle reservations at any one time. If you have questions, ask in our Discord, right? So it's another thing. Always check out their Discord. If you don't have Discord on your computer, download it onto your computer, and then if you would just click this link, it'll open up Discord automatically, and you'll be going through the join Discord process. So let's look at some handle. What could since I already have really the ones that I was wanting, you'll see that if it's 2 letters, like something like TJ, you're gonna see that this is an ultra rare. So if it just has like 1 letter or 2 letters, it's going to be rare. TJ Pay, something like that, which might be available. TJ Pay, you might say, okay, my name's TJ and I'm gonna do TJ Pay. This is going to be common. So it's going to be 90 ADA. I think the ones that I did were like 15 ADA. So even common here. So TJ Pay, that's available still. So that's the reason for this video. Eventually, like your email address, right? Or a website address. Most email addresses and website addresses are already used. They're already taken up. And so a lot of these handles have already been taken up. There's 200,000 that we just saw on the other screen, but there is still an early chance for you to perhaps get your name, to get your business completely free of any obstruction in the ADAhandle reservation, okay? So I think that there's a lot of power to this. I think there's a lot of opportunity to get your unique business name or your name without having like a hyphen or without adding another letter or words, to get just the crisp name that you have. Okay, so I've gotten my name, I've gotten my business name, I've gotten a couple of my business names, and it just feels really good. I have a common name, and I was never to really get my email address the way I wanted it, and I'm sure that as time goes on, this is going to be harder and harder for you to get exactly what you want, because most common things, little type, just DJ, right? They're unavailable. Every 2-letter combination. If I do like XYZ, right? I'll bet you it's going to be taken. See, even this is taken. XYX. Why? Because having 2 letters or something like that is a rare thing. So people are buying and snatching these up. If I type in something like 7-Eleven, it's going to be taken, okay? And here's why. When I first started a entrepreneurial course, I went to LA, and I met a guy in this course, in this mastermind, who had made a tremendous amount of money. You know what he did? Is he began buying up URLs in the very beginning, very common URLs that businesses were going to want to have and people were going to want to have. And he saw that these URLs, because you can only have one of those URLs, like there can only be one, like apple.com, right? 7-Eleven, CVS, whatever it is, there's only going to be one. He made a living because these businesses then, obviously from wanting them, had to come to him and purchase the rights to the URL. So he made a business out of it. Let's go over here to JPG Store. Okay, let's look up ADAhandle. ADAhandle. Okay, so $6, you can get Easter Egg Hunt 23, Market Wobbler, Charlie Woods, whatever. For a little bit. You can actually sell, you can buy and sell these. Now let's go, we have the price from low to high, but let's go to high to low. Chris Rock, 100 million ADA. Now, is Chris Rock ever going to pay him for this? Who knows? But when you look at the volume, and you're looking at, hold on, $2.5 million being traded back and forth for some of these handles, could swell to the billions, and if not multiple billions in the future, in my opinion. Elon Musk.io, AnyDesk, James May. People are doing this, and I see it happen. That's why I wanted to do this video. People are, RollsRoyce.com, what? 100 milli, right there. Disney.io. See, people are doing this. 502, $100 million. It's like absolutely crazy. But this dude that I met, he actually sold some URLs in the millions of dollars. Okay, AccuWeather. I mean everything. Wells Fargo Bank. See, somebody's like, oh my gosh, Wells Fargo Bank. Maybe they'll want their handle one of these days, right? And who knows? But it's flourishing. It's coming out. So you don't have to look at it through that lens, like, oh, I should try to get a URL and it'll be worth money. Look for a business that is out in the world that might at one point want this and pay you, right? Because you can list these NFTs up here, and maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. But the real reason I am compelled to give this video out to you is so that you can take advantage of minting your own NFT, right? And time's ticking on us here, but we got time. Because it would feel really nice to get your own name or to get your unique business name, or if you have a business name in the future. So, for instance, like Cryptofluency is my business here. F-L-U-E-C-Y. And you can't get it because I already got it. But you see how that's basic? It only cost me 15 ADA, and I got Cryptofluency. So I could send that to people instead of that long line for them to pay in if they're using ADA or a Cardano native token. Okay? So let's see if I could find. So Derek is my name. Let's see if Derek Pay is there. And it's Derek Pay, Derek Pay. Okay. So we're going to buy that handle, okay? Let's see if DPay. I bet you that's not available. Oh my goodness, DPay. So both of those are available. This one's commons for 90 ADA, and so if I just put my number in there, or the rest of my name, Derek Pay, it's 15. So for the purpose of this video, buy this handle so that we can understand. Derek Pay. Your wallet is going to pop up, and it's going to ask you to sign. Okay, look, see, this huge address. It's going to ask us to sign for that 15 ADA plus the fee. Okay, we're going to confirm. We're going to type in your address, your password. It's submitting, and we're waiting for the verification. So we're waiting for the payment, and it just gives you a little pop-up here. Each handle payment has 240 minutes to settle on the blockchain before it will be considered expired. If your access window expires before your handle payment window, the 240 minutes window will still be honored. Okay, so that was the basic one. I think every one that I've gotten was basic. It's just, I think it's after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think after 6 or 7, it begins to be basic. And Derek Pay, right? So you can do your business, and after the business name, write Pay. If we go to the ADAhandle, okay, there are lots and lots of these, like just whale, right? I mean, somebody, Spice Girls, HBO Max, ESPN2. People are trying to do this, and I've thought of a few businesses that I actually typed in, and they were available, but I thought, I don't know, I'm not playing in that game. I'm not doing this to flip that. Although it probably, in hindsight, if this really takes off, I might be kicking myself. But most of them that I tried, and once Bill Gates, right? Once that goes through, I'll show you. I'll type in a few, and you'll see most of them are taken. I mean, most one words, just a one word like bar or anything is normally taken. And most businesses, I mean, I went through typing in all kinds of different businesses, and they're already taken. But if you have a unique business or a unique word that you are familiar with, you might actually get lucky. And that's why I'm trying to point you in this direction. It took me a little while to wrap my mind around what ADAhandle was doing, right? I mean, I have the address with the wallets easily understood. So I wanted to make sure I understood what was going on with what ADAhandle was doing before I participated. So I hope that you can get that same sort of value, and I hope that you're encouraged to go ahead and check out the documents on what ADAhandle is trying to do. Okay, so we can get another handle. We can get another handle in this window. And so if I go to Gero Wallet, let's check out if we go to Gero Wallet, and let's see if I go to my collectibles. It might take a second to get it in here. Oh, there it is. It just came in. Derek Pay. See that? Derek Pay is in the wallet. So I can actually use that now. When I'm interfacing with my Gero wallet, I can use Derek Pay instead of that long address, right? This long address here, right? So if I want that there, let's see if we could see the history. Okay, so the history from this address on the 17th today, Derek Pay, you got the whole history, and you can view it on Cardano Scan. It's the transaction details. So now I have this collectible. I have this NFT in the wallet, and if I did another one, it would go right to the wallet. And let me see if I show you my Nami wallet. It shows you differently in the transaction history. See, this is an icon that means that something was given to you or you've received something. I'm going to try to show you the minting icon. Yeah, so this was a minting icon. This is when I minted one of the ADAhandles, right? So when I minted it. Let's see what this one was. Yep, it's a minting. So that's what we did. We minted a handle over here, and it's just really interesting to take part in the mint of an NFT. So I think it's really cool. Although Gero doesn't show, I have never minted anything in the Gero wallet, but it doesn't really show you. It doesn't have a specific minting icon, which is totally fine. Okay, so there I go. I have another ADAhandle, and you can, like, if you type in something like, there's a company down the street that I love. It's a restaurant. It's called Brick and Brew. Brick and Brew. You know what? It's available. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and buy Brick and Brew. So I was thinking about the other day, and I like them a lot. And I'm trying to pitch, like when I go around and talk to people, I'll talk to them about cryptocurrency, talk to owners of places, say, hey, you should just think about it, get into it. And, I kind of spread the word. Maybe I'll go to Brick and Brew here. Let me type my address in. Maybe I'll go to Brick and Brew and say, hey, what are you guys doing? And I reserve this for you and sell it to them for like 38 or more or whatever it is. I'm just showing you here the ease. Okay, I'm minting now another NFT that will integrate into the Cardano ecosystem with 15 ADA. The thing you want to understand though too is you're only using these ADAhandles with Cardano wallets. Something like Daedalus, Yoroi, Nami, Gero. What you are not using them with in this version, and this is very important, is you are not using them with exchanges, centralized exchanges, okay? Like Coinbase or Kraken or Binance. And see, it just became successful there. It's only for Cardano wallets. And so when you're a part of the DEX, like it'll actually come on down here and sort of show up. And then you can switch. You can switch between which one you want to see. Okay? In Liquid here, it actually just shows the Cryptofluency wallet that I have in this wallet. It's not like I need to send them the Cryptofluency handle. It sort of does that automatically depending on which one I pick. And then if I'm interfacing with a DEX or Dripdropz or something like that, if I want to claim some rewards, right? So I'll hit my receive, I'll copy this address here. I'll go to Dripdropz. Even though I have my ADAhandles in that wallet that are linked up to these DEXs, I'll come in here and I will use the long list of letters and numbers, right, to check my drops. And so it's just a feature. It's something that you can use to send to people that they can look up and find when you send that to them. And there's a way, and I read the documents, right? This is not a read the document type of video. I am hoping that you're going to do that on your own so that you can understand. I'm just trying to let you know that you still will keep your public key available to do some claims. And while we're at it, we might as well check out some Dripdropz here while we just open this up, get some Hosky, some Tokun, and you still use your regular address, okay? So something to keep in mind, something to keep in your process. How many do I have? 7, 8, 9, and what's one more? This one's here is coming up, and this isn't a Dripdropz video, but the top 10 there they kind of have for you. I'll just claim that out as a little side thing, knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, but it's just to show you that you still keep that address, okay? And you just also have these handles, and you have, like in my Nami wallet, I have 5 of them, so I could send different ones, and I could use different handles and different addresses. Or if I'm in Discord needing to be verified, I can use an ADAhandle also being verified sometimes when they ask for dust, when they ask for very small micropayments. It can be used that way, okay? And ADAhandle is up and coming. It's still new. You're still new, and I think that now is the time to really think about it, because a lot of these are going to get snatched up, and they're getting snatched up. They're getting snatched up by the week, by the minute, by the day. And JPG Store, right? It's got $2.5 million volume here. I expect that to go way up. If you're on JPG Store and you have a Discord, you could just click right to their Discord, jump on there, and learn more about the ADAhandle project. Get into it. Think about it. What are some names that you might want to mint that you can come up with? Wawa. I live out in the East Coast. That's taken, right? Berkshire Hathaway. That's taken. It's too many letters. Rolex. Taken. I mean, golf. I'm not a golfer. I just actually live kind of near a golf course. Taken. Just any word, right? Like coffee. Taken, probably, right? Unavailable. There's actually a coffee company down here called House Cup. Or it's a hot house. House Cup's available. Buy it, right? I think it's Hot House. That's what it is. Boom. Hot House. Okay, it's there. It's for the taking. This might be one I might snag up. Hot House Coffee. Hot House Coffee, right? Yeah, I'll just kind of go to the Hot House. There you go. Buy the handle. I'll walk down there and talk to the owner. I have a good relationship with the owner. And I can even gift these to them. So I'll confirm. I'll get this Hot House. And I might even go ahead and get Hot House Coffee in the meantime. Okay, but you get it. There's still opportunity. It's still a little early. It's past the time where you're going to get perfect words that are very small, but your name might be available still. And that's really great. My name was available, so I snagged up my name. It feels good. Maybe I'll just do Hot House Coffee to be my final one. FFEE. And I'm definitely gonna go down there and talk to them about that. And we'll take this. It's 15 ADA. Once you put it in here, make sure your spelling is correct before you go ahead and confirm and go through the process of signing. So is that 4 that I did? Yeah, that's 4. We did Brick and Brew, we did Hot House Coffee, and Derek Pay to give you a complete crash course on the use of ADAhandle's platform here, so that we're minting our ADAhandles that we can integrate with our Cardano wallets and then use them to send for payments to make it a little bit more interesting. And I hope you got some value out of the video. I know I did in doing it. I know I did by learning about the ADAhandle project. I think it's really unique, it's fun, it's different than gaming, it's different than the lending and the DEXs and the metaverses, the NFTs and the investing and buying and trading and all of that. This is something uniquely yours. It makes your public key a little bit more personal. And I just think it's really a neat thing, especially when you're on the DEX or you're sending it to a friend or something like this. It's just wonderful to have that condensed wallet address that's personalized to you. And you're still early. There's still time, perhaps, to get your name uniquely yours, without a hyphen, without a number at the end or something like that. And like I said, more and more every day, these ADAhandles are becoming used up. And once they're up and on the Cardano scan, on the blockchain, that's it. There can only be one unique ADAhandle on the Cardano network. Okay, so the time is now for you to get into a deep dive, look into it, read their documents, read their papers, join their Discord, do your work, do your due diligence, and have fun with it. Okay, and I will see you all in the next video. Stay strong, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon.